I'm Gareth Davis and you have just entered the Davis Locker. It is quite simply the greatest movie-based infotainment show on the entire interwebs. Now, if you've not already done so, we would love it if you were to head on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know exactly when we post new content. Right, it's Thursday the 19th of March and the UK is still on lockdown. The latest message from the UK Prime Minister states, if we all follow the guidance, we can turn the tide on coronavirus in 12 weeks. Now, there is talk of an impending lockdown tomorrow on Friday, so I'm going to take the opportunity to head on into Manchester and grab some essential items that we need. So I'm going to go full Casey Neistat. Obviously, except without the drones, the boosted board and the Super 73. Right, let's do this.
Get them, the freaks come with them when these flows hit them, the streets gon' fill them. The G's gon' get them, the freaks come with them when these flows hit them, the streets gon' fill them. The G's gon' get them, the freaks come with them when these flows hit them, the streets gon' fill them.
Ironically, it's an absolutely lovely day today. Normally this square would be absolutely filled with people, but as you can see, it is quite empty. Now, does Manchester City Centre feel like it's on lockdown? No, it feels more like a Sunday to me. I mean, as you can see, some of the footage I've done previously, there were quite a lot of people on the main thoroughfare, and from that high level one you could see that there are still people kind of ignoring the advice and coming into public places. Now, I fully appreciate that not everyone can stay home. Some people do have to go out, but I've seen people shopping, so let's see how we get on in the next couple of days. I've only popped into Manchester to get a couple of bits. I mean, generally I'll be at home, I'll be self-isolating, so I don't think I'll be able to come out and record the status in Manchester City Centre, so we'll see. But now it's lunchtime. Now, I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly or anything like that, and I'm not trying to worry people, because I know there are a lot of people with anxiety out there about the current situation. I just think in these unprecedented times, you should just make sure you're following the government's guidelines. Every information that you're getting from official sources, make sure you adhere to that. I mean, is there anything that you definitely need to go out for? Can that shopping wait a little bit? I mean, obviously get your food stuff, but I mean, yeah, it's a strange little situation at the moment. Right, I'm going to eat this, drink my coffee, and I'll take you back to Gaz in the studio. Well, thank you very much, Gaz. Now, movie news has been quite sparse today. However, we have been treated to a lovely celebrity rendition of John Lennon's Imagine.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
No hell below us.
Above us only sky. Imagine all the people
Living for today. Yeah.
Imagine there's no countries, yeah. It isn't hard to do.
Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living for today. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one.
Imagine no possessions.
I wonder if you can. No need for greed and hunger. Brotherhood of man.
Sharing all the world. You. They may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
There you go. What do you think about that? Now, I'm not entirely sure what the criteria was to get onto that video, because there didn't seem to be many singers on there. And also, I'm absolutely flummoxed why Gal has not got in contact with the Davis Locker boys. We would have absolutely smashed that. Anyway, it's time to talk about the Coronavirus Film Challenge, and day 4 is Contagion. But first off, it's snack time. I've gone for Tropicana Orange with bits and Smoky Bacon Mini Cheddars.
2 hours later.
Directed by one of my favourites, Steven Soderbergh, Contagion was released in 2011. Starring Matt Damon, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kate Winslet and Jude Law, it may be the closest film that mirrors the current spread of COVID-19. Check out the trailer.
It was a groundbreaking ceremony for a new factory.
Did she mention seeing anyone who was sick? Anyone on a plane, the airport?
No, she said she was jet lagged.
The average person touches their face 3 to 5 times every waking minute. In between, we're touching doorknobs, water fountains, and each other.
Beth. No, go up to your room, honey.
So we have a virus with no treatment protocol and no vaccine at this time.
You had a seizure this morning, Beth.
She had a history of seizures,
No.
allergies.
As of last night, there were 32 cases.
Unfortunately, she did die.
Right. And he says, can I go talk to her?
Mr. Amoff, your wife is dead.
What are you talking about? Okay. What happened to her? What happened to her?
Is there any way someone could weaponize the bird flu? Is that what we're looking at?
Someone doesn't have to weaponize the bird flu. The birds are doing that.
Watch this. It's transmission, so we just need to know which direction.
On day 1, there were 2 people, and then 4, and then 16. In 3 months, it's 1 billion. That's where we're headed.
They're calling out the National Guard. They're moving the president underground. People will panic.
Get away!
It will tip over.
The truth is being kept from the world.
Cook your samples, destroy everything.
Hello. I need you to get me the names of everyone who serviced this room. It's an emergency.
You can't panic now.
I know.
I'm gonna get you home. I got people too, Dr. Cheever. We all do.
Don't talk to anyone. Don't touch anyone. Stay away from other people.
Get back in your car! We're not sick!
It's figuring us out faster than we're figuring it out.
It's mutated.
In an article published by the New Scientist magazine, it states, there are very few Hollywood blockbusters that are as close to the realities of science than Contagion. Sure, it's not flawlessly accurate, it's not a Nova documentary, however, there are very few Hollywood productions that portray the process of science in its successes and its failures. That's why Contagion is unique. Now, I really enjoy the acting in Contagion, and I think it's a very underrated performance from Matt Damon. And with a driving and pulsating score from Cliff Martinez, the sense of foreboding horribly builds as we nip through each location in this globe-trotting thriller. So there you go. Please let me know what you enjoyed about the movie in the comments below and across social media. We are at The Davis Locker on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Now, I can confirm that tomorrow's film, courtesy of a suggestion from Eddie W, is Outbreak. So make sure you check that out. As ever, if you're not following us on YouTube, why the hell not? But you can rectify that by heading on over there, hitting the subscribe button and that notification bell so you know exactly when we post new videos. If you do prefer your content in audio form, you can get the podcast on Apple, Spotify and Google Podcasts. So make sure you head on over and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And finally, we have a lovely little website. I keep banging on about it. www.thedavislocker.com. On there you'll find news, reviews, trailer top trumps and any original content that we've created. Right, I've been Gazza D. This is The Davis Locker. See ya.